If you like this video, click like. If you want to continue to follow our adventure, hit subscribe. Your support would be greatly appreciated.
Hello, Little House on the Road subscribers and followers. I made a video a while back about, it's called Make It a Habit, or something to that effect, and I'll put that video link right here. And what was interesting about that was I spent so much time, it was several months, trying to adapt to this lifestyle. It was really interesting. And in it, I think that video, I also talked about using a water pick. And, when I was at that stick and brick house, I always used warm water for my water pick, so I clean my teeth. And I noticed after a little bit of time, and it didn't take that long actually, that I didn't even notice that I was using cold water. And, at the house, it had to be a perfect, absolutely perfect temperature. But here I'm just using cold water, and I got used to it. It became a habit. It was just kind of the thing. Well, over time, a lot of these conveniences that we had in the stick and brick, we just got used to not having. So, using our shower tent was something that we got used to, and it didn't take long. I mean, it took a couple months. I mean, I remember the day where I realized, you know what, this isn't so bad anymore. And it was a couple of months when I finally just said, okay, this is my life, and this is what I'm going to do the rest of my life, and I'm okay with it. Doing laundry in a bucket. I think over time, we finally got used to the idea that this is just what we're going to do. I remember Carolyn used to always dread the rain. She'd try to plan out the laundry day for an extended period of no rain days. Well, that if anybody has watched any of our videos for any length of time, you're going to know that we have dealt with rain most of our adventure. It has gotten better over the last 4 weeks or so, but most of the adventure has been rain. So, trying to plan laundry around no rain was near impossible. Well, over time, she got used to the idea that, you know what, it's just laundry. It's going to get wet, hanging on the line, and eventually it'll dry. So, she got used to it. Well, here's the thing. My father has given us a couple of items, and I'm not too sure. One of the items was a little washer, and you're seeing footage of this washer now. And it's nice, it's convenient, but I do see Carolyn sometimes still using the bucket and the plunger, so I think that she still enjoys the bucket and plunger on some clothes items. Other clothes items, she's still, she's using the new washer. But the one that I wanted to talk about was the shower. He gave us a shower, and this thing is incredible. It's a hot water heater. It's an on-demand water heater with a shower nozzle on it. And how do I explain this? First of all, it takes a lot less time to set up, but that's not what I want to talk about. And I really want to try to give you the emotion of this shower. When that water hit my head, and it was hot, and it was more than this psst, I was just like, oh, it was incredible. And I made a video about being spoiled. Confessions of my sins as a nomad. I'll put that link right here. But here's the thing. Here I went from having all this stuff down to not having all this stuff, back to having all this stuff. And I can see how human beings have become very materialistic. Because when that shower hit my head, I realized what I'd been missing all this time. It's like, oh, man, this is convenient. This is nice. This is just awesome. And so now I have this materialistic thing that is just awesome. And I could see how it would be easy to continue to just start accumulating things and getting more stuff, which is accumulating things, isn't it? So it's not really an and, it's just a addition to what I was just saying. And And so think about it. Right now I use this little percolator campfire coffee pot. I used to have a Bunn coffee pot. You pour the water in, it just starts pouring out hot water. And I love that thing. I understand why I have it, because this percolator takes a lot of time. There's a lot of things you got to do to make a pot of coffee, whereas this one you just pour water in and it makes coffee. Well, of course you got to put the filter and the coffee in, but that's what other nice things? You know, we bought I can think of it here, a vacuum cleaner. It's just a little small wet dry vac, you know, just for our little area that we walk on. But I could see how it would be awesome to have this vacuum that just sucks everything up, you know, Mr. Dyson, or, you know, something really cool. So we start accumulating things because it makes life easier. And then we have a bunch of stuff, and then we have to maintain all this stuff. And now you become stressed trying to deal with all the stuff you got. Stuff causes stress. But on the same time, you're telling yourself, oh, look how nice it is. And before you know it, you don't even realize what you have. And you know, is this convenient anymore, or is it just in the way? And so when we downsized, all that stress went away. So, you know, I want to be careful that we don't just start accumulating things. Of course, we can't accumulate things because we live in this little thing here, and there's not a lot of things we can put in it. So, try to understand that you can fall into this trap of just accumulating things that are going to cause you stress. So, that's why I've been pushing this downsize, reduce your stress mission that I've been trying to talk to you about. Downsize your lives, reduce the stress, and don't worry about the conveniences, because the conveniences over time become a stressful thing. So anyway, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Click like if you like the video, and happy travels.